Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, JV, coming to you once again live this Tuesday morning. Today is October 28th, 2025. We are 3 days away from reaching Halloween, which is the worshiping of the devil, according to the Christian mythology. According to the Bible, it says that if you are a worshiper of Halloween, if you dress your kids with costumes for Halloween, they will burn in eternal hell. You are essentially giving their souls to the devil. No, I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want, man. It's a free world. It's a free society. And yes, it's a very popular holiday. And it's a multi-billion-dollar industry too, by the way. So it's a very, very profitable holiday that a lot of people are actually now celebrating even before the month of October begins. Now people are coming out and putting all of their decorations as though it was Christmas. But anyway, I was just making this video. I wanted to make this video because I'm going to be traveling down to Mexico next week. I'm going to be down in Mexico City, and I got a bill from an Uber drive or an Uber trip that I took back in late July. When I arrived to Mexico City, I took an Uber to my apartment from the airport, and I actually paid cash to the driver. And for whatever reason, the driver did not put on her app that the fare was paid by the passenger, which is me. So when I tried to use the Uber app again for another subsequent trip on that stay that I had in Mexico City, it turns out that I couldn't use it anymore because it said that I still owed the previous trip that I took. It said there that I did not pay the driver when she took me from the airport to the apartment. And I tried to contact Uber, and it was virtually impossible. I don't know how to reach out to them via the telephone or via email or a message, but it was virtually impossible to actually reach out to them. So if you guys know how to get a hold of Uber, let me know in the comment section if you have had a similar situation that what I'm going through, because I am going to be, again, getting back to the, I'm traveling down there next week, and there's a very distinct possibility that I'm going to have to use that method of transportation in order to get to the apartment, because taxis down in Mexico City are a bunch of scammers, a bunch of rip-offs, and they will take out, not literally, but figuratively speaking, they will take out a fucking eyeball just to take you from the airport to the apartment, which is probably about a 10 to 15 minute drive. And I don't know if you guys saw the news, but Uber actually got a permit from the authorities down in Mexico, at the airport authorities in Mexico City, and now they're going to be able to park at the terminals 1 and 2, particularly Terminal 1. That's where the Uber and Didi drivers actually drop off passengers or pick them up from the airport. They usually go to Terminal 1, and in some cases, and they couldn't do it in Terminal 2 because the taxis were basically blocking them from delivering passengers or picking them up in Terminal 2. And that is precisely where I'm going to be flying into, Terminal 2. So hopefully I'll be able to see what's going on and whether or not this permit takes effect immediately, where Uber drivers are now going to be able, without any problems, be able to pick up and deliver passengers. So I'm very looking forward to that trip. I actually wanted to go before Sunday, because Sunday is going to be the Day of the Dead, and it's a huge celebration down in Mexico, not just in the capital, but pretty much everywhere across the country. And I wanted to go down there, but the ticket prices were so outrageously expensive that I decided to wait until after the Day of the Dead, which is again this coming Sunday. I remember I was down there in 2021. I spent the Day of the Dead in a place called Coyoacan, for those of you that are not familiar with Mexico City, and it was an absolute blast. I had a great time down there. The party scene was really fantastic. There was a lot of people, a lot of individuals with costumes. Everybody was dressed up. You know, the male, the men were dressed like with a charro type of outfit, with a big charro hat, and the women were dressed like Catrinas. They had their faces painted like a dead person, like a skeleton, and it was really neat. So unfortunately, I won't be able to be down there for the Day of the Dead, but oh well. At least I experienced it 4 years ago, and that's all I can say. But I know I haven't been uploading any YouTube videos recently. I really haven't had much to discuss. There hasn't been many topics of discussion. Hopefully when I get down to Mexico, I'll be walking around the streets of some of the best locations there, some of the best neighborhoods, and I'll bring you better content than what I've been delivering the last couple of months. But the weather has been really nice here in Northern California. It's really beautiful, sunny, not a cloud in the sky. The chilly temperatures have arrived, and it's great. It's a beautiful, beautiful weather. Even though we had not a storm, but I mean, it was raining over the weekend, and the gusty winds were making it much worse, and it was a very damp and raw day on Sunday, and yesterday was the complete opposite. So yeah, I'm still here. I'm still uploading from time to time, and even though I'm not a baseball fan, what a game last night, huh? The Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays, 18 innings with a walk-off win. I used to be the biggest baseball fan in the world, but then once the A's moved out of Oakland, I totally turned my back on Major League Baseball, because they're a bunch of fucking greedy bastards that don't care about fans, the fan base. They don't care about, you know, the feelings of the fans. They only care about the dollar signs, and so I don't follow baseball anymore. But I did watch when I was at the gym this morning. I watched the highlights. They had like a big television screen there in front of the treadmill, and I was watching how the Dodgers actually won it in 18 innings, which is not surprising, because the Dodgers have like a $2 billion payroll. So I mean, if they don't win the World Series, it's an absolute fucking shame, considering they have an all-star team that they've bought out with the Zionist money that comes out of Israel, I think. But anyway, I will be making another video shortly, and hopefully things will be better next week. But anyway, if you guys have had problems with Uber and you were able to reach out to their customer service department, let me know in the comments section. I've been trying to do that, and I haven't been successful. And hopefully, I will really appreciate it if you can do that. I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.